So let's come into a seated position and start. So just coming into an easy seated position, whatever's going to be comfortable for you. So maybe cross-legged, maybe with the legs out. But as long as the back is nice and erect, the spine is as upright as possible. So bringing the hands into Yoga Mudra, so crossing the right fingers over the left, just resting them gently in the lap. Sitting up straight, have the shoulders back, have the head up, just closing the eyes. And we're just going to start by slowing the breathing down. So focusing on the breath and breathing through the nostrils. Breathing in through the nose and breathing out through the nose. Slowing the breath, lengthening the breath. As you breathe in, just noticing how the chest rises as you're expanding and filling the lungs. And as you breathe out, chest falls as the lungs are deflating and emptying. We're just focusing on breathing in, breathing out, deepening, slowing, and lengthening the breath. Keeping the eyes closed, bringing the palms together at the chest. I'm just going to chant to start the class. Om. Tanno Guru Prachodayate Om. Alright, opening the eyes, stretching the legs out to start by loosening up, shaking the legs, shaking the head, going gently to start with, just getting the body moving. Taking the toes to the outside of the mat and then toes together, so rolling the ankles. Rolling the ankles and then bringing the legs into it as well, so you're rolling both legs all the way up to the hip joint. Let's take the feet forwards and backwards, stretching the top of the foot. Flexing the foot. Taking the knees back and out now, using the hands to support the back. Going as far as you can. Bringing the right knee in close to the chest, sitting up straight, rotating the right ankle one way, getting rid of all those clicks. And then the other way. And then bouncing the knee up and down. Let's switch legs, so bringing the left knee up to the chest, sitting up straight, rotating the left ankle round. And the other way. And bouncing. Straightening the legs, just doing a bit of gentle toe touching now, so just bouncing forwards over the toes. Now you can have the legs together, or if you've got lower back issues, and take them a bit apart. And you can have the knees slightly bent if you needed to. You could even put a rolled up blanket or something under the knees to keep them bent if there's real back issues. And just gently bouncing forwards, stretching out the lower back and the back of the legs. Taking the hands behind the head. Taking the nose towards the knees. And taking the hands behind the back, clasping the hands. Head down, taking the arms up as far as you can. Bringing the shoulders into it. And then coming back up. A little bit of thumping and shaking. Taking the right foot in the right hand now. Straighten the leg as best you can, holding the foot or holding under the calf or the thigh. Swinging that right leg out. So opening up the hips. Using that hip joint. Get a nice swinging action. Bringing that leg down, let's do the left, let's see how near I am to the wall. Straightening the left, swinging the left leg out, I'm just about okay. So giving the left leg a good swing. And then bringing the left leg back. Bending the right leg, bringing the right foot on top of the left thigh, or just to the inside of the left thigh, if that's easier. Right hand on right knee, bouncing the right knee up and down. Sitting up straight, focusing on the movement. It's the bouncing action that will gently stretch those ligaments over time. So go easy, or if you want to be a bit more vigorous, then you can. Alright, let's switch legs. So bending the left leg, bringing the left foot on top of the right leg or the inside of the right thigh, left hand. Humping the left knee up and down. So the knee doesn't do anything, it's the hand that's doing all the work. And keeping the back upright. Alright, straighten the leg. So let's take the right leg again and bend it and just cross it over the left leg so the right foot is on the outside of the left shin. Right hand is behind the back, nice and upright. Left hand taking the elbow to the outside of the right knee, and if you want to, you can take the hand down to the right ankle. So we're going to twist to the right. So breathe in, turning and twisting, looking over the right shoulder. Breathe out. Keep breathing. Keep holding. Nice twist to the right. Loosening up the spine. Breathing in. Breathing out, coming back to face front. Uncrossing the legs. Crossing the left over the right, so the left foot's on the outside of the right lower leg. Left hand behind the back. Right arm up, right elbow outside of left knee. Keep the hand up. We'll bring it down to the ankle. And then we'll twist to the left. So sitting up straight, breathing in, turning, twisting, looking over the left shoulder. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Breathing in, breathing out, turning back to face front, uncrossing the legs, a little bit of stretching again, toe touching, just bouncing, maybe feeling a little bit looser now, done a little bit of twisting, a little bit of loosening up. Hands behind the head. Hands behind the back, head to knee, arms up. Coming back up. A little bit of thumping and shaking, a little bit more vigorous now. Shaking the legs, shaking the head. Alright, let's take the legs wide now. Taking the legs wide. Making fists. Let's just start by getting the blood flowing, getting the energy flowing, giving all those sore bits a bit of a massage, and circulation going. Waking ourselves up. Be as hard as you like, or not if you don't want to. A little bit of toe touching to the right. So stretching forwards and over the right foot, just bouncing. Coming up, let's go to the left. Stretching forward and over the left foot. Sitting up nice and straight, going to come forward, so take the arms to the sides, breathing in, stretching up, far as you can, breathing out, coming forwards, taking the hands to the floor, and wherever they fall, just have the palms flat on the floor. I'm just going to hold there, keeping the head down, breathing, feeling a nice stretch in the lower back. If it's too much, then come up. If you want to increase it by ½ inch, as you release into it, then just slide the hands a little bit further forward. Just going to where it's maybe not comfortable for you, but manageable, if that's what you want to do. Breathing in now, let's slide the hands slowly back, sitting up, bringing the feet together now. So bringing the soles of the feet together, wrapping the hands around the soles of the feet, drawing the feet towards the body, sitting up straight and bouncing the knees up and down. balance on the tailbone, so Savasana. So grabbing your big toes between your fingers, you can lean back on the tailbone, lift the feet off the floor, breathing in, straighten the legs if you can, holding, breathing, staring at a non-moving spot just to keep the balance. Keeping the legs as straight as you can, or you could hold behind the knees and have the legs bent, that's fine. Breathing out, let's bring the knees, ankles back together, hold under the calves now, and then if we can, just trying to straighten the legs. Holding, focusing on the toes, squeezing the legs towards the body, breathing out. Straightening the legs, just giving ourselves a little shake out after that. Alright, so just sitting up straight again, taking the arms out, let's tap the fingers into the palms, loosening up the finger joints, opening and closing the fists, stretching the fingers, and clenching the fists. Making fists now, rotating the wrists, taking them one way. Always amazes me how much my wrists ache when I do this. I don't notice it any other time, must be from typing. And then the other way. And then your hands and your wrists do so much and bear so much. Rotating at the elbows. Oops. And then the other way. Hands to the thighs, let's roll the shoulders, nice big circles. Other way. Bringing them back down, let's take the chin to the chest. Keeping the back upright, we'll rotate the head 360 degrees, moving with the breath, starting on the right side. Breathing in, taking the head round past the right shoulder, all the way back. Breathe out, down to the left, chin to chest. And again, breathing in to the right, and back. Breathe out to the left, chin to chest. Breathe in to the right, and back. Breathe out to the left, and down. Other way, breathing in to the left, and back. Breathe out to the right, chin to chest. Breathing in to the left and back. Breathe out right and down. Once more, breathing in to the left, head back, breathe out down to the right, chin to chest. Bringing the head up now, shaking the head left and right, up and down, left and right. Let's take the head in both directions, so up and down, left and right. And then coming back to centre. We'll come up onto the knees. Have a quick drink if you need to. Hi Louise, Kath, Emma. Welcome to my kitchen. Right, coming on to hands and knees now. Do a bit of crawling around. So, just actually crawling, taking the pressure off the back, moving the arms and the legs, tucking the toes under if you want to, just to give a different movement. stretching the arms out. Bit of forwards and backwards crawling. Crawling is really the best movement we can do for strength, despite it looking a bit silly or a bit insignificant. It's neither. Well, it may be a bit silly, but that's good. Bit of side to side crawling. And then coming back to the mat. Alright, so let's have the hands and knees, or the hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, have them together, but if you have a bad back, then have them apart. And we'll do Vyagra Pranayama, moving with the breath. So breathing in, lowering the abdomen, lifting the head and looking up. Breathing out, arch the back, chin to chest. And again, breathing in, lowering the abdomen, lift the head, breathing out, arch the back, chin to chest. And again, breathe in, lowering, looking up, breathe out, chin to chest, breathing in, head up, breathing out, arch the back. Coming back to neutral, we'll do opposite arm to opposite leg, so we'll do the right arm and the left leg first 3 times and then switching. So stretching out the opposite arm and opposite leg as far as you can on an in-breath, and then breathing out and lowering. So breathing in, left leg, right arm, stretching out, breathe out and lower. And again, breathe in, right arm, left leg, breathe out and lower. Once more, breathing in, right arm, left leg, breathing out and lower. Let's do the other side. Breathing in, left arm, right leg, stretching out, breathe out and lower. Breathing in, left arm, right leg, breathe out and lower. Once more, breathing in, left arm, right leg, breathe out and lower. Just coming to sit back on the heels now. So we'll do Danda Kriya, where we breathe through all the lungs, particularly into the upper lung, take our head onto the mat, top of our head, come up, rise up and do a back bend. So focus on moving with the breath, keeping a nice flowing movement as we go. Alright, so sitting on the heels. So breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, taking the head to the mat. Breathe in, top of the head if you can. Breathe out, rolling back down. Lift the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. And breathing out, breathing in, rising up, bending the back. Breathing out, sitting back on the heels. Twice more. Breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards. Breathe in, top of the head. Breathe out, rolling back down. Lift the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Breathing out. Breathe in, rising up, bending the back. Breathing out, sitting back down. Last time, breathing in, breathing out, coming forwards, head to the mat. Breathe in, top of the head. Breathe out, rolling back down. Lift the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. And breathing out. Breathing in, coming up, bending the back. Breathing out, slowly coming back down. So we'll do Mukha, blasting the air out the tops of the lungs, taking the head to the mat. We'll do that 3 times, and then after that we'll come up. So breathing in, coming forwards, head on the mat, look up, breathe in, nice deep breath, filling the lungs and blasting the air out. Lift the head, breathing in, coming all the way back up. Last time, blasting the air out. Resting on the head now, head on the mat, nose towards the knees. Hands holding the soles of the feet, letting the elbows flop down. Just relax here for a moment. Lifting the head, looking up, breathing in, breathing out, taking the right hand back and then the left, letting the head gently hang back, stretching across the chest, stretching the shoulders, breathing deeply into the middle of the chest. Breathing in, pushing up on the right, coming forwards now, tucking the toes under, coming up into Utkatasana, squatting posture. So either with the feet flat or just staying on the toes. You can keep the hands on the floor if you need to, or hug your knees. Tuck your nose in towards your knees. Give yourself a hug. Taking the hands back to the mat now. Taking them towards the top, straightening the legs. Coming up into Merivasana, mountain posture. So feet are hip width, hands are shoulder width, arms are straight, legs are straight if you can. Aiming the chest towards the thighs. Just holding here and breathing. Stretching through the back of the legs. Stretching through the arms. Walking the hands to the feet now. Staying over the feet, just bouncing gently over the toes. Let's take a bounce to the right. Come back to the middle. Bounce to the left. Back to the middle. Bending the knees. Let's roll up to standing. I shall just move the camera and you have a drink. Okay. And how is that? Or is that too far back? Experimenting. Sorry about this. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, now we're standing. Okay, so standing on the left foot, let's give the right foot a shake. The hair's getting big, it's about you. Give the right foot a good shake, really shaking the foot, shaking the whole of the leg. Standing on the right, let's shake the left. Shaking through the whole of the leg. Standing on the left now, let's swing the right leg forwards and backwards. Hold on to something if you need to. Standing on the right, swing the left, forwards and backwards. Standing on the left, we're going to take the right leg across the body. Bit more concentration and balance required. Standing on the right, taking the left across the body. Coming back, just swinging the right arms and rotating Up the shoulder, taking it back. And the other way. Left arm. Nice big circles. And the other way. And take both now. Nice wide circles. And the other way. And then we're going to do both but the opposite direction. So that always feels a bit weird. So just concentrating on that. And then take them the other way. Ooh, feels very hard. And just bringing the hands back down. Shake the right hand. Give it a good shake. And then the left. And shake both hands up. Really give them a good shake. Getting the energy moving. Shaking them down. Shaking them to the right. Shaking them to the left. And then we're going to take them all around the body and we're going to do our Saturday morning clean up. Getting rid of any negative energy that's hanging around. Any worries from the week, throwing off the week. Gathering them up, breathing them in and letting them go. So breathe in, letting them go. And again. Moving all around the body. Cleaning up. Getting everywhere, breathing in, letting it go. Once more, really good blast of the breath as well. It's called Nisarga Mukha Bhastrika, rather like the one we do sitting down. Getting rid of carbon dioxide, getting rid of staying there. Breathe in, letting it go, letting the arms swing. And then the arms swing to the sides. So really twisting the spine. That's my leg cracking. Just going to take the arms up to the shoulders. I've discovered this, it's so good for the spine. Basically giving yourself a chiropractic adjustment. Taking the arms up. Really twisting. The arms are directly above the head now. And then we're going to slowly bring them back down, still twisting. Lovely. And then coming down, you can let them hit the body now. Ooh, arms feel nice. And just bring the arms alongside the body, take the palms out, close the eyes. Shift the weight to the balls of the feet. Slow the breathing. Just relaxing the body. Alright, so opening the eyes. Just going to move my mat a bit. Let's do a couple of postures. So we'll do Virasana, we'll do a few variations of Virasana. Okay, so jumping or stepping the feet 2 to 3 feet apart, arms at shoulder level. So making sure the feet are parallel, making sure the arms are nice and straight, but you're not tensing those shoulders. Turning on the right heel now, so the right foot is in line with the right toes. But keeping the body facing this way, and the head is turned to look at the right hand. We're going to bend the right knee. So breathing in, breathing out, bending the right knee. So make sure the knee is at 90 degrees, it's not forward of the right ankle. Both arms are parallel and straight. The back arm is up and not coming forwards. Looking along the right middle finger, holding the position, keeping the nice steady breathing and focusing on the right middle finger. Virasana, warrior posture. So now just bringing the left foot round a little bit. So you're turning the body. You're going to bring the palms to the chest and shift the whole body now so it is facing the right side, keeping the right knee bent. Breathing in, let's take the arms all the way up, stretching up, palms are together, looking up at the hands if you can, or if not, just stay looking forwards. It's holding and breathing. And breathing out, slowly bringing the palms back to the chest. Taking the arms back again. Straighten the leg, turn the foot and head back to centre. And we'll go the other way. You can rest your arms in between if you need to. And turning on the right heel, the left heel. We'll be bending the left leg. So looking along the left fingers, breathing in, breathing out, bending the left leg. Again, just checking the position of the knee, checking the right arm is up and back. Looking along the left middle finger, just holding, breathing. Just now turning that right foot around a little bit, bringing the palms to the chest. So the whole body is facing the left side, keeping the left knee bent. And breathing in, taking the arms all the way up. Looking up at the palms together above the head if you can. Or staying, looking forward if that's easier on the neck. Holding and breathing. The 2 variations on Virasana. Breathing out, bringing the palms back to the chest, taking the arms out, straighten the left leg, turn the foot and head back to centre, and let's jump or step the feet back together, and just take the palms out, close the eyes, just rest in the body, and letting the tension from the arms and legs just flow out through the fingertips, and through the feet. Concepts of Shvanda, Nishvanda, tension and non-tension, creating balance and relaxation in the body. Alright, so opening the eyes. So we're going to do the 3rd variation of Virasana, which is actually a balance. So we'll be coming to balance on one leg and taking our arms forward. So we're going to start off the same way, so jumping or stepping, the feet 2 to 3 feet apart. I'm just checking what I'm going to hit doing this, but I'll find out. Alright, so feet are parallel. So turning on the right heel again, so right arms in line, right fingers in line with the right toes. We're going to bend the right knee. And then when we bend the right knee, we're going to then come forwards onto that right leg, straighten it as best we can, and take the arms forward. So we're going to come into a nice T shape. Alright, so breathing in, breathing out, bending the right knee now, coming forwards onto the right knee, bringing the left hand behind you, and then bringing the arms in front of you. Hopefully coming into a nice T shape, but if the left leg doesn't come that far off the floor, that's fine. Just holding here, much as you can. It's a very strong balance. Breathing out, coming back down. Straighten the right leg, going the other way. Okay, just shifting down my mat. Alright, so starting with the feet wide and the arms wide, turning on the left heel now. So breathing in, breathing out, bending the left leg, coming up on the left leg. I'm touching the wall. Bringing the right hand up. The right leg up. Stretching the arms forward. Taking the right leg behind you, coming into a T shape. Just taking that right leg up as far as you can. Breathing out, coming back down. Straightening the leg, turning the foot and head back to centre. Jumping or stepping back. Closing the eyes, taking the palms out, let the body rest. Note to self, be aware of my space. Well done, that's a really strong balance. Alright, opening the eyes. So we'll do one more balance. We're going to do Nataraja, which is the dancer's posture. It gives us a nice back bend as well and helps us to breathe into each side of the lungs more easily. So we're going to start by balancing on the left because we're going to be stretching the right. So balancing on the left leg now, bringing your centre of gravity into your left leg. Bringing the right foot up behind you and holding the right foot with the right hand. Taking the left arm up, stretching up. You can stay here if you want to. And breathing in, if you can, taking the right leg back. Keeping the body upright to create a little back bend in the back as you take the right leg back. Breathing deeply. And breathing out, lowering back down. So let's go the other side. So standing on the right leg. Taking the right arm up. Picking up the left foot behind you. And again, staying here, that's perfectly fine. Or if you can, breathing in, taking the left leg behind you. Keeping the body upright. Creating a little back bend in the back. Breathing deeply. Breathing out, coming back down. Alright, so let's take the palms out, close the eyes, letting the body rest. Alright, so opening the eyes. So we'll come down now, we'll do a forward bend. So you can either have the feet together, or if you need to take the legs a little bit apart, hip width, that's absolutely fine. And again, if you've got major back problems, then have the knees a little bit bent, that's okay too. Otherwise, we're standing up nice and straight. Shoulders are back. Breathing in, taking the arms up, stretching up. Breathing out, coming forwards at the hips, keeping the arms alongside the ears. When you're down as far as you can go, grabbing hold of the legs. Whether that's the knees or the shins or the ankles, that's fine. If you can touch your toes, you can lift your toes and place the hands underneath the feet. And then wherever you're holding on to, breathing in, lifting the head, looking up. Breathing out now, lowering the head again, taking the head towards the knees. We're just going to hold here. Let gravity help. Gently pull the head down, stretching through the backs of the legs and the lower back. Breathing into it, trying to feel release in those areas. Try not to feel tension. Just a gentle stretch. Alright, so releasing the hands, bending the knees slightly to take the fingertips to the mat, and then very slowly coming back down to a squat, hugging the knees. And then coming to sit back on the knees. Just resting for a second while I change the camera back. so coming to lie on your backs. Oh no, I'm just going to do a couple of, no, we will come on to your back. Right, lying on your backs now. So lying on the back, just have the legs out straight, arms alongside the body with the palms facing down. So we're going to do the leg raises and the head raises together this time. So we'll breathe in and we'll lift the right leg and the head up, and then we'll breathe out and lower them both back down. So we'll do 3 times each side, keeping a nice slow steady breath, so don't be rushing the leg or the head back down, keeping it nice and slow. So right side first, breathing in, lifting the right leg and the head up, breathing out, slowly lowering. And again, right leg and head, lifting on the in-breath, breathe out and lower. Once more, breathing in, lifting the right leg and the head, breathe out and lower. Left leg now, breathing in, lifting the left leg and the head up, breathe out and lower. And again, left leg and head, breathing in, lifting up, breathing out and lowering. Once more, breathing in, lifting the left leg and the head, breathe out and lower. Just let the feet flop out. Just give the head a little rock from side to side. And bring the head back to centre. Alright, so taking the arms out wide now, so they're wide, the palms turned upwards. Either side of the body at shoulder level on the floor. So breathing in, bringing the knees to the chest, and then we're going to take them from side to side. So take the knees to the right, to the floor, keeping the shoulders on the floor if you can, head to the left, back to centre and then the other way. So breathing in, breathing out, taking the knees to the right, head to the left. Breathing in, back to centre. Breathing out, knees left, head right. Breathing in to centre. Breathe out, knees right, head left. Breathing in to centre. Breathe out, knees left, head right. And again, breathe in to centre. Breathe out, knees right, head left. Breathing in to centre. Breathe out, knees left, head right. Breathing in, coming back to centre. Just giving the knees a bit of a hug. Giving yourself a little massage. And then the other way. Taking the legs out straight. Let's have the palms facing downwards. We're just going to raise both legs now and hold them up there. So if you need to bend the knees to the chest and then straighten them, that's fine. Or if you can raise them straight, and that's okay too, but be aware it's very strong on the back. So breathing in, lifting both legs up, flattening the feet at the top. We're just going to hold them there. Keep holding. Keep breathing. Pointing the toes now, breathing out, very slowly lowering them. You can bend the knees first if you need to, or just slowly lowering them straight. lowering them back to the floor. So we're going to sit up now on an in-breath, so you can push up with the right hand. So breathing in, pushing up, sitting up straight, have the back straight, have the hands on the floor beside you. Keep breathing, feeling the energy moving now down to the base of the spine. Exactly the same position we've just done, except we're sitting up. And then breathing in, breathing out, slowly rolling back down to lying and just giving the head a gentle rock. Alright, so we're going to go into relaxation now. So just take a minute or two to get yourself comfy. So coming into Shavasana, lying on the mat. And usually it's with the legs straight and together, but if you need to have them apart, that's okay. And if you need to have the knees bent, that's okay too. It needs to be a position where you're going to be comfortable and still. So take a moment just to have a little wrestle around, get yourself comfortable. If the legs are straight, then bring the heels together and just let the feet gently flop outwards. Have the arms alongside the body, palms preferably turned upwards. Just give the head a very little gentle rock from side to side, just to loosen any last niggles in the neck. And bring it back to centre, and with the head on the mat just jutting the chin slightly into the chest, just to lengthen the neck. Now bringing your attention back to your breathing and slowing the breath down. Being aware again of cool air entering the lungs, inflating the lungs, making the chest rise. And when you exhale, warm air coming out through the nostrils, chest falling as the lungs emptying. And just bringing the focus back to the breath. Taking your attention now down to your big toes, focusing your mind intently on your big toes, and you start to feel a warmth and a tingling starting in the toe. Just enjoy that warmth and that tingling, and then let that tingling spread to the other toes. And then moving the warmth and the tingling to encompass the feet and the ankles. Taking the focus now to the calves and feeling that warmth and that tingling flooding up from the ankles to the calves and the shins and the knees. Letting the tingling and the warmth spread now to the thighs, all around the thighs, relaxing the thighs. And then letting that tingling travel to the base of the spine, warming and tingling at the base of the spine. Spreading around the hips and the pelvis. And the whole of the lower body is warm and tingly and relaxed. So letting that warmth, that tingling spread from the base of the spine all the way up the back, moving up each vertebra, each of the back muscles, spreading its warmth and its tingling and its relaxation all the way up the back. And now letting the warmth and the tingling sensation come around the sides, coming from the back, around the sides, across the abdomen, spreading up to the chest, to the whole of the front of the body. It's also feeling warm and tingly and relaxed in the whole of the torso, feeling completely relaxed and warm. Taking your awareness now down to your fingertips, focusing on the fingertips, feeling the tingling start in the fingertips. Just feeling it in the fingertips, feeling the warmth generating, and then letting that warm, tingly feeling spread up through the fingers, encompassing the hands and the wrists. Letting the tingling and the warmth now move up through the lower arms and the elbows. Letting the tingling and the warmth now move up through the upper arms, coming to the shoulders. Just focusing on both arms, feeling warm and tingly and relaxed. And now moving that tingling up through the neck to the jaw and the mouth. Feeling the tip of the nose starting to warm and tingle. Tingling around the eyes and the cheeks. Warmth spreading behind the ears and to the back of the head. And the tingling coming up through the back of the head to the top of the head, and feeling the top of the head warm and tingly. And then finally letting that feeling spread to the forehead, across the forehead. And now the whole head is feeling warm and tingly, and the whole body completely relaxed. The whole body is completely calm, and the whole body is completely still. Bringing the mind now back to the breath. Taking a few deep breaths, expanding the chest. And starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. And then gently rolling onto your left side. Just resting your head on your arm for a moment. Rolling onto your tummies, resting your forehead on the backs of your hands. And when you're ready, pushing yourself up to sitting. And coming to sit up, cross-legged, eyes closed, palms together at the chest, and Namaskar Mudra. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Thank you very much. Have a lovely Saturday, have a lovely weekend. Weather's going to be gorgeous. Hope you're all safe and well, still managing a little bit more freedom next week, so that's a positive. So I'll be back on Monday with a free class, and then obviously next Saturday as well. So as I say, keep your eyes peeled for info, a couple of changes for the classes. Yeah, take care and